Welcome, basketball fans, to a very special Veterans Day edition of the NBA on 2K Sports, along with Greg Anthony and Clark. Up here for the Lakers. The Nets making a switch here. Nets trail by 6. So for Brooklyn now, Jarrett Jack is out there with Hollis Jefferson. Then it's Johnson, then it's Young, and it's Lopez in at the center position. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play. That'll put Brook Lopez on the line. It's going to be on Brandon Bass, and that one misses.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Here's Collins. Good on the three-point. Brooklyn Nets come into this one after a win against the Mavericks in Dallas.
And believe it or not, it wasn't the stars that led the charge for them in that win. It was about the role players. I mean, the guys who they don't usually count on for the lion's share of their points came through.
Guys, simply a complete team performance, and road wins where everybody contributes really can galvanize a team and bring it together.
Kicks to Ilyasova. 6 to shoot. Expanding his range. Rebound, Brooklyn. Here's Hollis Jefferson. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Augustine, that's good.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
To the left side wing. Bass passes to Fresh. The three-pointer, no good. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Here's Johnson. No good. That would have tied it.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Brooklyn trailing. 26 seconds left to play in the first quarter. That evens the score. 6 points for Brook Lopez.
Great pass that time by DJ Augustine.
Here's Collins. Los Angeles with another miss. Now Augustine. Pass to Lopez. The basket is good. The assist from Augustine. Augustine's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, it's just a smart shot, taking advantage of the mismatch.
Well, with a stroke like that and the height advantage as well, the mid-range J is almost a gimme.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. The Lakers. And the Lakers definitely excited about their young talent, Freak. But Kobe Bryant let him.
Knew coming here that, I was going to.
Well, at least Kobe warned him, but Freak out there on the floor for the Nets. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Collins in at point guard. Harkless is out there with Larry Nance. Then it's Brandon Bass. And it's Kobe in at the 2 spot. That's the Laker 5. Fresh, the pass to Bass. From the wing, that's good. That's 7 points for Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, great execution there. The turnaround, such a difficult shot to defend.
Screen by Scola. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. There's the screen. And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Larry Nance. And a change for the Nets. Johnson's checked in. 1:58 left here in the second. Here's Augustine. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Chance here now to see how the Nets ranked in the NBA last season. 5th in blocks, 5th in fast break points. They made their way into the top 10 in second chance points. I mean, this is a team that really emphasized chasing down missed shots, and they did a pretty good job of it.
And as you mentioned, so many blocks for them last year. Some highlight reel rejections in that mix over the course of the season. No doubt about it.
His shot is good. Scores his third basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%. Clark, a lot of give and take between these sides early.
Kevin, how about 6 lead changes in this half already?
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
That's good.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Bryant passes to Fresh. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Clock at 6. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. A three-pointer off the mark. The Nets with the lead. 46 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Augustine, that's good.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Los Angeles has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. In the corner, Ilyasova with it. A second chance effort, and he lays it up and in. Bass has got his first 2 points.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Feeds it to Augustine. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Teardrop shot. Rebounded by the Lakers. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
Yeah, but they didn't roll over in that game. Had a good chance still to pull out the victory. Just couldn't come through in crunch time.
Greg, I thought it was a solid effort from them all the way around. I mean, but they're...
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see. The Lakers trail. So for Brooklyn now, we've got Hollis Jefferson. Gallenberg's out there with Johnson. Then there's DJ Augustine. And it's Stauskas in at the 2. Augustine from outside. Nance with the rebound. LA's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Fresh can't get it to go. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Augustine dishes to Johnson. No good from outside. And for the Lakers, they're shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Harkless kicks to Williams. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Ilyasova's checked in, and a change for the Nets. Skola's checked in. Johnson a wide open look, and the Nets miss again. Lakers shooting is leaving something to be desired. Just 36% here in the third quarter. Here's Cowens. Los Angeles with another miss. Nets shooting a meager 37% for the game. Johnson left side. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine. Lakers trail by 3. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Lakers?
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
You know, adding on to that, you look at their block totals tonight, and you see how feisty they've been on the defensive end this game.
Jarrett Jack is checked in for Augustine. That's good.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick-fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
6-second difference between the shot and game play.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Pulls up, high post. Rebound the Lakers. Bass has got his third rebound tonight. Williams passes to Fresh. From deep. Got it! What a shot!
free points at the buzzer.
Definitely an answer to prayer there.
And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. In for the Lakers. Fresh comes in for Russell. Then for the Nets, Wesley Johnson's checked in for Young. Hollis Jefferson comes in for Bogdanovich. And Nick Stauskas is subbed in for Jarrett Jack. Collins, he's in at point guard. Julius Randle is out there with Roy Hibbert. Then it's Wilson Chandler. And it's Williams at the 2. That's the Laker 5. To take the lead. And the bucket is good. Coming on the layup that time from Fresh. Fresh has got 13 points in the second half. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
I was able to listen in on what the Nets coach was going over with his team. He told the guys that for now, he wants to see them back off the three-point shot, saying all our offense doesn't need to come from perimeter jump shots. Let's get the ball inside for some high-percentage looks.
And thanks for that story, Doris. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Lopez against Hibbert. And another shot. And the shot is good. Lopez has got the game tied up here for the Nets.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
More active and more physical down low. That's what's really been the difference thus far.
Williams dishes to Randle. Young with the steal. To the paint. Here's Hollis Jefferson. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That one on Chandler. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten out of the transition. What a bucket at one of the more crucial moments of the game.
How about the cool, collected way in which he delivered it? Clutch.
Lopez inside. He's against Hibbert. And so the ball out of bounds. Hibbert touched it last. .34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 5 to shoot. Here's Lopez. And here is Chandler. Here's Fresh. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Young outside from the arc. Randle grabs the board. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game. Here's Jack. How did he hit that shot?
I don't believe what I just saw right there.
So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
Tremendous work all the way down to the wire. You're just wondering what would happen next, major drama, and we saw a good one.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Kevin, I'm here with
the 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He had an outstanding third quarter. Whatever they needed in terms of energy and offense, he was the firepower that propelled them during the. And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.
When did you know it was going to be one of those nights on the offensive end for you?
After I saw a few shots go down, it was pretty clear I was in a good rhythm. And then it just kind of snowballed from there. Next.
Do you feel like if you stepped up your game more, this game wouldn't have been so close?
I don't know where you're going with that question. I thought my game was on point and we won, so I don't think any of that really matters anyway. I'll take the W all day long.
I saw your longtime girlfriend, Yvette Mendenhall, was in attendance at the game today. So when are you going to get her a ring?
Whoa. I didn't know we were going to get all personal up in here tonight. If there's anything I learned after my first season in the NBA, is that it's best to keep my personal life private. So that's what I'm going to do. Me and Yvette are happy, just like we've always been. She means the world to me, and that's all I'm going to say. All right, I'm out.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey there, and thank you for joining us on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. This NBA season didn't take long to get interesting, but these two gentlemen have always captured our interest. Say hello to Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Hello, Kenny.
Hey, how are you?
Hello, Shaq. Tonight, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Los Angeles Lakers at Staples Center. And for Los Angeles, they went 2-0 against this team last season, looking to continue that string of victories tonight. Last time out for them, Freak set a career high in points. He's shown glimpses of what he's capable of before. Shaq, was his outburst a one-time thing, or can we expect more of that from him?
Everyone is in their seats here at the Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles as the Los Angeles Lakers look to grab a win on the home floor for the 76ers. Swap here for the Lakers. The 76ers making a switch here. And so in the game for the 76ers, Noel is out there with Okafor. Then it's Robert Covington, and it's Finley in at the two-guard spot. Fast break, the Lakers. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
I was able to catch up with the head coach of the 76ers. This is their first matchup of the season against this squad, and he knows the shot blocking in the middle will certainly be an obstacle. But he said, quote, "We've got to remain aggressive and continue to attack." Guys, he said that putting their bigs in high pick and rolls and shooting the open jumper with confidence will be key. We'll see how they do.
And Doris, as always, thanks. And guys, do you agree with Coach's game plan here, given how tough the D is that they're going to go up against?
I really do. I think they're such a hard team to generate offense against that has to be where they devote most of their attention.
Well, as long as it doesn't come at the expense of their own defense, fellas. I mean, they can't concentrate so intensely. On offense, they forget to defend.
And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
The 76ers making a switch here, and so he makes both from the line. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Fresh, the pass to Williams. Here's Fresh. Lets it go from 14. And the Lakers tack on 2 more. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against Brooklyn.
And in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got.
And you hear so often about work ethic of players, but Freak has put his money where his mouth is. He built a private gym at his house so he can put time in on the court, Clark, whenever he wants to.
Yeah, that's a good step. And Freak is well known to be a workout, freak is probably the best way to say it, so that shouldn't come as any surprise.
And Freak's agent in attendance at the game today, Dom Pagnotti, the famous Dom Pagnotti. You might hear stories positive and negative about him, but he has a lot of big-name clients, that's for sure, Clark.
Yep, and Freak is one name in a long list for Pagnotti. Some question his motives and how he gets deals done, but that's not for you and I to debate.
No.
You certainly can't argue with his results.
Well, you know him well. You call him DP. I just call him Dom.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. And speaking with Roy Hibbert before the game, he helped illuminate their defensive philosophy. When you have that sort of focus like Hibbert, that kind of confidence on display on a nightly basis, Greg, you are a... We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Collins in at shooting guard. Randall out there with Ilyasova. Then it's Russell. And it's Harkless in at the 3 slot. That's the Laker 5. Lakers shooting their first free throws of the night. That free throw good from Randall. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. The 76ers trail by 4. Okafor sets the pick for Grant. It's good, the assist that time from Smith.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Russell passes to Fresh. This one for 3. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Smith outside. Pass to Landry. Okafor kicks to Landry. 5 on the clock. Smith drives in. Tries again. And he lays it up and in. Smith's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And the defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
The 76ers trail by 3. Grant kicks to Finley. No good. Nice D from Russell.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Fresh can't get it to go.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
And it's Smith missing.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
Oh, boy, I tell you what, they don't get much uglier than the quarter he's having.
Yeah, and it's not showing any signs, Greg, of turning around here soon. I mean, his touch is basically gone AWOL.
And that one's good. Fresh.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
3 of their last 5 makes come from beyond the arc. The defense has to react quicker.
And it's Smith penetrating. Grant kicks to Landry. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Finley the pass to Landry. Feeds it to Smith. And Harkless pulls it down.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
And we finished one half of basketball. Lakers lead by 6. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, Roy, what's been working out here in the first half for you guys?
We were limiting them to one shot, trying to get in their passing lanes, make everything tough for them on ball.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Taking a look at the 76ers. Grant is out there with Okafor. Then there's Embiid. Then it's Thompson. And while we've got a moment, let's check out the best defenses in the NBA. The Lakers, number 1.
Great defenders both individually and collectively. I mean, you can tell they really love accepting that challenge. They can stifle you at that end of the floor.
Los Angeles leading by 3. Chandler outside. Here's Fresh.
You know what? His finishing ability, not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force.
Right through the D for the layup. He has 6.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
Thompson outside. Shot clock at 5. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Grant, nice shot from the wing. And the 76ers lead by 1. Los Angeles has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Here's Cowens. The stupendous finish in traffic. Fresh has got 15. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Here's Okafor, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless.
Pass to Fresh. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. He's got 17. Clark, third quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
Yeah, it's really been a bit of a tug of war. Back and forth we go.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away. And a quick look at the numbers for Okafor. 15th in blocks. And with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands, and he converts at a remarkable rate.
And, you know, you try to muscle up shots against him, and it's tough. His body type makes it supremely difficult. Just a dominant rim protector.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Noel comes in for Okafor, and Robert Covington subbed in for Grant. Fresh, the pass to Nance. On the wing, Williams. Here's Fresh. He's covered by Thompson. Passes to Bass. Outside Williams. Parked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at the Cavaliers. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position. And, of course, there's the 76ers, 4.5 games behind.
And seeing where the 76ers are, so far it looks like the adjustments they made in the offseason aren't going to produce the desired effect.
Yeah, I agree with you. I don't think the plan they have in place is going to get it done. This season could be another long.
Willis will go for a different look here. Julius Randle's checked in for Bass. Harkless comes in for Wilson Chandler. Ryan is checked in for Williams. And Fresh subbed in for Russell. Here's Smith. He's checked in for Philadelphia. Cowens, he's in at the point. Julius Randle is out there with Mo Harkless. Then it's Roy Hibbert. And it's Bryant in at the 2. That's the Laker 5. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hey, Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Philadelphia's coach as he addressed his team. He tried to really fire them up to bring it home, saying, all night, you have all night to rest after the final buzzer. For now, we have to lay it on the line and try to bring it home. Guys, back to you.
Finley, the pass to Noel. It's stolen by Randall. 16 feet away, and it's Noel with the rebound. Philadelphia's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Finley, the pass to Smith. 1:03 left in the fourth quarter. Lets a floater go. There's Noel. Money!
Boy, what a pressure bucket that was.
Greg, now that's coming through in the clutch.
Fresh, the pass to Hibbert. Here's Fresh. Shoots a 3. Can't get it to go. Grant kicks to Finley. From deep. No good. So the Lakers will take it the other way. 6-second difference between shot and game plan. Now the pass to Fresh. And not sure what he was thinking there. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
And the second of 2 is good. That will put them up by 2. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
I don't think they can afford the foul here, Kevin.
No, over the limit. And smart defense is what you need. A strong contest and then secure that defensive backboard.
Don't be afraid to make the extra pass. If it's open, take it.
Now, here is Smith. Pass to Finley for the 3. Buries the triple.
Man, that is not an easy shot right there. I mean, he had to get it off over a much taller defender.
Yeah, he needed to add just a little more loft on that one because of the size mismatch, and he did it perfectly.
He did it! Wow. He caught it!
I can't believe this. How in the world can you end the game on a shot like that?
Well, I think I've seen it all now, guys, and nothing's going to top that, I don't think.
And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as Clark, they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal.
Yep, and it might not be the way a coach would have drawn it up or wanted it to end, but these fans love it.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Hi, Kevin.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Kevin, thank you. So why don't we take a look now at our Jordan Player of the Game? He delivered quite a star performance. Not uncommon, as we've seen him have this sort of terrific night many times. What are your thoughts, Kenny, on his game tonight?
He shot over 50% from the field in the game, a testament to...
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with my esteemed colleagues, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, we'll see the Miami Heat playing against the Los Angeles Lakers. And for Los Angeles, they've built some momentum early on in the season and have shown they're trending in the right direction. As the season's progressed, so has their success and their ability to produce. And with a little bit of time here before tip-off, I'll kick off a topic. Defense, as we know, a key to winning basketball. Kenny, talk about the hallmarks of a great defensive team.
Well, first there has to be an anchor in the back. And if you have an anchor in the back, then all of a sudden you can start with containing the basketball and denying those open lanes, because you know if they try to get to the rim, the anchor is back there. And after that, it's all about getting your hands up and making sure you contest every single shot.
And your anchor has to be a great communicator. He has to talk, help his teammates, make those extra plays like, hey, move, slide your feet, Ernie, pass the ball, give it back to Kenny, hey, watch out, he's cutting through.
Oh, you got me moving.
Ernie.
You got me moving.
Communication's the big key, Ernie.
You see, he was the anchor, and I started
moving.
moving.
Hands up, Kenny, slide down, yeah, rotate, oh, yeah, get the three.
See? Yeah. As soon as he started talking, I just went. It just, man.
Two great defenders right there. Kevin Harlan, take it away.
A nighttime view of the Miami sign here in South Beach. It's game time here in Miami as the crowds at the American Airlines Arena look to cheer on the hometown Heat. 2K Sports is proud to present NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony and Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. And, of course, Jordan Clarkson not here, but we've seen the team playing well regardless of that fact.
Well, to say the deal changes the look and feel of this franchise is stating the obvious.
Los Angeles has gone 1-2 from long range in the first quarter. Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Erik Spoelstra. And what'd you find out, Doris?
They'll be up against one of the true giants of the league in Roy Hibbert. And he talked about how impressed he is with Hibbert's dedication to improving his game, saying he's gotten better year after year. And now is one of the guys you have to account for really at both ends of the floor. Defensively, you've got to get low and try to root him out of the paint. And then on offense, we'll probably look to put him in pick and rolls to test his mobility. Seems like a smart strategy, guys. We'll see how they do.
Thanks a lot, Doris. Russell passes to Fresh. Feeds to Hibbert. Here's Fresh. Back to Hibbert. Just 4 to shoot. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Fresh has got 5.
And when it comes to size, it's not a one-on-one matchup that favors him.
Well, you wouldn't know it with that finish, I'll tell you. I mean, that took a little bit of creativity right there.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Lets it go from deep. And it's Dragic with the rebound.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
Fires from the wing. And again it will fall. Basket good there from Fresh. Fresh has got his 3rd basket of the night. Dishes it to Dragic. There's Winslow.
Let's get a glimpse at how the Lakers are doing right now here early in the season yet in the NBA stats. First in free throw percentage, first in fewest turnovers a game, and they're number 1 in opponent scoring. They don't allow teams to get into a rhythm offensively, and thus they're able to hold those points down.
And you look at their ranking, tops in free throw percentage. I think it speaks to their focus and discipline as a team. They look to capitalize on every mistake.
The Heat making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Looking at Miami, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Nets in Brooklyn.
Just looking at the stat sheet, they gave far too many free throws away in that game. Maybe it was the noise in the building or something, but they really looked rattled.
Well, Greg, I don't know if it was the biggest reason for that loss, but all of those misses from the stripe clearly had an impact on that game.
19 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And that one's good. Fresh.
couldn't run the inbound play any better than right there.
For Miami, they have made 5 of 8 of their free throw attempts. And that one falls for Dragic. And Goran Dragic drops them both. Here's Fresh. Off target at the rim.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Lakers lead by 5. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And now a chance to hear from Chris Bosh about what it meant to him to become an NBA player, the fulfillment of a lifelong dream. What a great cut from Chris Bosh. That's the kind of guy you can't help Greg but love for his attitude and ability to be, in touch with that kid he once was. I know you played the same way. Chris Bosh is living the dream like you did and loving it.
That's a great point, Kevin. And I think most of the guys in the league feel that same way. I mean, they may not be able to say it or articulate it as smoothly as Chris does,
sure.
but inside every NBA player is a kid who's still thrilled to wear the uniform and play the game they love.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here. What have they been doing or not doing?
Really, it's always a positive when you can get some impact off your bench.
Always nice to have firepower coming from the reserves, and they've had firepower and then some so far.
So the Lakers 5 right now. Collins in at point guard. Randall out there with Ilyasova. Then it's Wilson Chandler, and it's Williams at the 2 guard. A shot by Johnson, no good. Lakers leading by 6. Here's Cowens. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. And that's 15 points for Freak.
Huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the 76ers was simply superb. He finished with 22 points and was effective from long range as he got that scoring.
Good look for Miami. Amari Stoudemire is checked in for Whiteside. Winslow comes in for Chris Bosh. And it's Dragic in for Richardson. And then for Los Angeles, Brandon Bass is checked in for Hibbert. Nance comes in for Julius Randle. And Fresh subbed in for Kobe. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Lakers.
That mid-range shot has been a weapon for them up to this point, fellas.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
To stop the run, the shot by Wade wide open. They shoot again. Winslow's shot is off. Lakers leading by 6. Here's Cowens. No luck. Nice D from Dang.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
Winslow's shot is off. The Lakers have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. And he gets the bucket. 21 points for Freak.
Sometimes the best way to attack size is to go right at it.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
You got to find something, you're right.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case, Greg. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Joe Johnson, he's checked in for the Heat. The Lakers also making some changes. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Bass. Chandler comes in for Maurice Harkless, and it's Williams in for Russell.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration and alertness, a turnover, and an easy bucket the other way in transition.
And really a few more of those, and this game could be over.
Kevin, he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. He's been very effective so far.
And so we wrap up the first half. Lakers ahead as they end the second quarter with an energy burst, a 19-5 run. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, what do you think the team needs to do differently on the defensive end in the second half?
Well, a little bit more activity, and we just have to be committed to what we do. Our identity to be aggressive, but more consistent with it.
Coach, thank you so much. Back to you guys at the table.
Thanks so much, Doris, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back. Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here. Getting ready for Miami. Amar'e Stoudemire, who's checked in for Whiteside. Johnson comes in for Chris Bosh. Winslow's checked in for Luol Deng. And it's Richardson in for Dwayne Wade. Dragic is out there with Richardson. Then it's Stoudemire. Then it's Johnson. And it's Winslow in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Miami. The Heat trail by 11. Kicks it to Johnson. And Dragic has it in the corner. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Dragic. Here we get a moment now to view the league's stingiest defenses. The Lakers, number 1.
Great defenders both individually and collectively. I mean, you can tell they really love accepting that challenge. They can stifle you at that end of the floor.
Passes it to Richardson. Johnson outside. Good ball movement here by Miami. Winslow's shot is off.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Fresh can't get it to go.
Not his forte. I don't care how open you are. He should not be taking that shot.
The kick out to Dragic. The feed to Stoudemire. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Lakers leading by 11. Stoudemire grabs the board.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them. You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
From deep, and he hits the triple. 3 points there on the shot from Fresh. Fresh has got 31 points. Now here's Dragic. He's got 10. 14 feet away. The rebound by Wilson Chandler.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
From deep three-point range, and it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. Now here's Wade. D right on him. Kicks it out to Johnson with 2 seconds left, and the jumper is on the mark. Johnson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And even though, you know, you're thinking maybe we don't need the replay in a situation like this, still plenty of time left in this game, and really it's about getting the call right.
Yeah, and the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing up the footage for the officials on the floor. The new process is making for quicker turnarounds, I think.
Well, the ruling is in, and the call stands. No basket, so no change, Clark, and the scoreboard as we end the quarter.
Smart decision to review the shot. That was indeed very close to being legitimate.
And as we end the third. Hello, and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play should begin. A different look for Miami. Winslow's checked in for Dan. And it's Johnson in for Goran Dragic. And then for Los Angeles, Brandon Bass is checked in for Randall. Harkless comes in for Williams. And Fresh subbed in for Russell. So for the Lakers right now, Collins, he's in at point guard. Brandon Bass is out there with Roy Hibbert. And there's Bryant. And it's Harkless in at the 3 spot.
This guy just isn't missing today. I mean, what a day he's had from the field.
And, you know, they've needed every one of those shots he's made, Greg. He's kept them in the ball game here.
No one covering. 14 points for Chris Bosh.
That was a smart pass by Wade that time.
Here's Collins. Here's Bass. And it's sent back by Bosh.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Here's Fresh. He's guarded by Johnson. Outside Bryant. Here's Collins. And it's Miami with the rebound. Whiteside's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Wade dishes to Bosh. Double team on Bosh. Bosh sets the pick for Wade. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he hits it to tie the game up. Wade's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And wow, what a time to tie this game up, guys.
Strap those belts on, fellas. This is going to be one heck of a finish. I can just feel it reverberate.
He's right. He's right.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to let my belt out just a little bit to get ready for this ride.
Well, if you wouldn't need so much in the press room before the games, maybe
that's a good point.
Be comfortable like we are.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. They spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra was saying to his team. As this game enters winning time, and it really could go either way, he wanted a chance to check in, make sure they're all on the same page and sticking to the game plan to close it out. Kevin?
Goran Dragic is checked in for Joe Johnson. Here's Collins. And here we go. Fast break. Wade's got it. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there. Just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And nice work at the line. I mean, when the game's this close, you have got to cash in on those opportunities.
There's 37 seconds left to play here in the 4th.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
No time to spare. They need a bucket.
Without question. Then maybe a steal or a foul to get the clock stopped as well.
Nice piece of work there. Get yourself a little space and pull the trigger.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
That's right. No other option but to foul and look for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
Yeah, 2-possession game now. I mean, those were really important foul shots.
Here's Collins. No good on the quick 3.
I'll tell you what, the defense has nothing to worry about out there with them shooting. I mean, we can't dial it in from deep this half at all.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
And he adds to their lead with some very solid free throws.
$16 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Off target from outside. And here's Dragic, and the foul called on Freak. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. And he ends up making the second, and that stretches their lead to 8. And so it's Miami winning this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, Clark, made the difference.
Well, you know, at this stage, you've got to defend your home floor, and they did that.
And a chance now.
You got to forget about that one.
Well, Joe,
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Dwayne Wade.
Well, Dwayne Wade was at his best tonight, fellas. He's a ferocious competitor when he gets in the zone like that.
And, folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal.
Paris, São Paulo, França, Brasil.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Early season's greetings, NBA fans. I'm Ernie Johnson. Thanks for joining us. Got Shaquille O'Neal here. Got Kenny the Jet Smith here for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. And it is Magic basketball tonight as the Orlando Magic go up against the Los Angeles Lakers. Taking a look at the Lakers, this is their first time facing off this season. Last year, they split the season series at a game apiece. Well, without a doubt, the best thing to happen to the Lakers this offseason was jumping up in the lottery to land the number 2 overall pick, which they used on D'Angelo Russell. Kenny, how much does this help the Lakers?
Well, years ago, the Lakers had a pick, and they elected to go small instead of big with Vlade Divac and went with a guy named Kobe Bryant. And they're hoping that they can have this similar type.
At the small forward position, at 6'6", number 0, CJ.
We are in Orlando, Florida, as the Magic are about to go into this interconference contest right here. Great to have you with us, everybody, live on 2K. Lakers also making a switch. Fresh is checked in for Bryant. So for the Lakers right now, Collins in at shooting guard. Roy Hibbert is out there with Julius Randle. Then there's Tony Snell, and it's Russell in at the 1 spot. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Payton dishes to Vucevic. From 10 feet out, that's good. Vucevic has got his second bucket of the game to go. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Collins. The shot is off. Great D that time from Payton. Oladipo with the ball. He's picked up by Russell. Here's Gordon. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
For the Orlando Magic. They come into this one following a loss to Oklahoma City.
And, you know, you hate to use this word, but I really felt like it was a sorry effort that they put forth on the defensive side.
Boy, that's pretty harsh from you, Greg, but you're right. I mean, too many times we saw them slow to set up and get on D or late on their rotations, and they paid a big price for it.
Payton outside. He's looking for Gordon and finds him, and that one's good.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Fresh, the pass to Hibbert, 13 feet away. That's good from Randall on the assist from Roy Hibbert.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about
it. Here's the screen. Payton drives in. Here's Gordon, and Hibbert with the block. And there's the pass to Randall. Here's Cowens. And not sure what he was thinking there. Pass break. Here come the Magic. There's the dish to Vucevic. The shot misses. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
And one of the factors, Kevin, that really hurt them in that game, the lack of success at the foul line. We all know how much those free throw woes can cost you.
And it gave those opposing fans a boost every time another foul shot clanged off the rim. I mean, that's an easy way to get the home crowd in your grill.
Payton drives in. Here's Gordon. Tries again. And Hibbert with the block.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Payton kicks to Vucevic. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for two. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And he's been terrific, guys. I mean, the percentage right around 86%, so no doubt he's pleased with that.
I don't think you really can say enough about the work he's put in and the massive strides he's made in his free throw shooting, guys. I mean, his numbers are way up this year.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Los Angeles on top, ending the first quarter with a big 11-3 run. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Lakers?
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove. In this game.
You know, we've seen them bearing their fair share of mid-range jumpers tonight, too. I mean, that's a good start for them.
Hezonja's out there with Vucevic. And there's Hill. And it's Smith. And it's Fournier. New group on the floor for Orlando. The Magic trail by 9. In the corner, it's Bellinelli. Down low. And Hibbert with the block. And stolen by Gordon. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Heat was simply terrific. He ended up with 35 points and played some lockdown defense as well, causing havoc on both ends of the floor. He had a great game in all facets, and his coach called it a complete game of basketball. High praise to be sure, guys.
All right, Doris, thanks so much for the report. You had to just marvel, guys, at what he was able to do that night, didn't you?
You know what? It was the game of basketball being played at its highest level. No question who their MVP was in that win.
No question whatsoever, Greg. I mean, that's a performance he and his fans will remember for a long, long time.
Payton drives in. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. That's on D'Angelo Russell. The Magic have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
The Magic trail by 8. It's Oladipo on the wing. Gordon with a screen on Hibbert. And Oladipo kicks to Gordon. And that one's good. Gordon's got 4 this quarter. LA's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Here's Cowens. A three-pointer is right on target. Fresh has got the lead up to 9 now for Los Angeles. Gordon with a screen on Russell. Payton kicks to Miles. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Orlando this season.
Not exactly a game that everyone will be talking about here, but both of these teams can show flashes at times.
Yeah, you know, that's right, Greg. Last season they split the series, and they may not be in the playoff conversation, but this still, for me, is an intriguing matchup.
Oladipo goes in. Shot's good. Oladipo's got his second bucket.
Now, there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
Cowens off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Gordon up on top. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And that concludes the first half. Lakers on top.
Thank you, Kevin. I've got Kobe Bryant. And Kobe, tell us what's working for you guys defensively right now.
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. Jason Smith, he's checked in for Aaron Gordon. Hezonja comes in for C.J. Miles. And Fournier subbed in for Oladipo. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Cowens in at point guard. Wilson Chandler out there with Ilyasova. Then it's Williams. And it's Bass in at center. Here's Vucevic. It's rebounded by Bass.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
Here's Fresh. He's got 14. Pass to Ilyasova. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That one on Vucevic. Los Angeles shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws. 81% as a team.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
The drive by Hill. Can't connect from short range. Lakers leading by 10. And now Orlando on the break. Goes back up. And Vucevic finishes inside. Vucevic has got 7 points in the game.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
And Orlando making a change here. Payton's checked in. Harkless is checked in for the Lakers. Here's Cowens. Off the mark and a bad shot there. The Magic trail by 10. Smith kicks to Fournier. And Vucevic again. Vucevic has got 9 points.
Good job threading that pass into the lane. I like his vision, guys. He sees everything.
Here's Cowens. Chandler dishes to Harkless. Drops in the tray.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Picked by Vucevic. Down low. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Payton's got 4 assists in the game.
And their solid play in the paint continues, guys.
And that's been their focus, it seems, throughout the game. I like the discipline that they've showed in terms of creating those opportunities on the inside.
Magic have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Out to the right wing. Picked by Vucevic. The basket counts and 1. They'll go to the line with a chance to make. For the Magic. Hezonja, he's checked in for Gordon. Victor Oladipo comes in for Jason Smith. And George Hill's subbed in for Elfrid Payton. We've got Evan Fournier, George Hill out there with Victor Oladipo. Then there's Bellinelli, and it's Hezonja in at the four-man position. That's who's out there for Orlando.
And whatever intensity was lacking there in the first half, you're seeing it on display here now.
Ditto that. I mean, things have really been turned up.
That one goes. Count. Snell's got 10 points here in the second half.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. They spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Well, over that break, I listened in on what head coach for the Magic was getting across in the huddle. He's looking for whatever they have left in the tank. He said, I know it's been a hard-fought game, but now's not the time to leave anything in reserve. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I expect you to be going all out, full speed. Guys?
And Kevin, maybe the play of the game right there.
A tremendous instincts grade to come up with a steal and then attack the basket.
Game changer right there, guys. An unbelievable play to make it this stage of a really tight ball game.
.122 left here in the fourth quarter. Back to Vucevic. Randall grabs the board.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Here's Collins. Not really his range, and it's off target.
And if he thinks that's within his range, then you know what? He's got a low basketball IQ.
Yeah, impossible to say what he was thinking there, Greg. I'm not even going to venture to guess. Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what, Kevin, but he's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor.
Here's Hill. And an intentional foul right there. And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And the second of two is good. That increases their lead to 6.
You other guys, as soon as the shot goes up, crash the glass.
We've got 28 seconds left in the game. It falls. And now they trail by just 4.
And you could tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
The free throws go down, and the lead goes up.
Well, it's urgent time right now. This is when they got to come up big.
Yeah, you got to get points here. I mean, there's no way you can get around it. You've got to be able to get baskets here in a short period of time.
I can't believe defenders are not aware. They cannot allow him that position.
Yeah, you're right about that, Greg. He's put a no trespassing allowed on that spot of the floor. It's all his.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those free throws.
It's money from deep. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure. It's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game. Here's Hill. Outside Gordon for 3. The shot, no good. And so the Lakers take the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. Now time to head over to the studio where the award-winning Ernie Johnson is with Shaq and Kenny, all standing by. Guys, take it away.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey folks, welcome back. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Let's take a look now as we give our nod to our Jordan player of the game. He had a nice surge to start the second half, hitting his first 3 shots.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunities. He took advantage of every good look he got. I mean, everything he put up was going in.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.
Let's take them back.
Yeah, 94. As the preacher takes a pulpit, fix your coat, prepare for 40 below spit. 7 days of heaven's ways and hang-ups. Chris and Ryan again, and we wishing anybody who down to the death. No Reeboks, cause it's all ING. Hate on me, cause we ain't leave the sea vacant. We taking the RAP game to a new place. I swear that we got this tied like a shoelace for real. Wherever I go, I always come to love my squad. We up in this thing, I love it. I love my squad. I love my squad. I love my squad. Right here. I love my squad. Wherever I go, I always come to we up in this thing, I love it. Wherever I go, I always come to we up in this thing, I love it. Same emotion, just a different day. Out here trying to get it each and every way. Mama need a house, baby need some shoes. Times are getting hard. Guess what I'ma do? Hustle, 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 hard, hustle, 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 hard, hustle, hustle, hard. Closed mouths don't get fed on this boulevard. I big bank in my pocket, loaded up with my profit. See, then I cop it, give me that, there and that dropping, homie. Hold up with my mojo. People whipping that logo, 24s in they low pro. I know so, ain't no doubt about it. Riding round, loaded up and I hear them 808s and they knocking. Whole club and they rocking. In them buckets, all my homies up in here vibing. In my household, real I die for. Ripping off in that Tahoe. All about that large on. Don't stop the party. We be getting all that. Old King Wasabi, homie. Cause it's the same motion. Just a different day. Out here trying to get it each and every way. Mama need a house. Baby need some shoes. Times are getting hard. Guess what I'ma do? Hustle, 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 hard, hustle, hard, hustle, hard. Closed mouths don't get fed on this boulevard. Now all I know is hustle. Get it off the muscle.
next. Hey, yo, let me get next. I'm next. I got next. Yeah. I got next.
diary, filled with pages of episodes of shy me. No, I'm a believer, my
I got prize.
Same team, no game. Keep chicks that rather rock so trained. The corners got no shame. I'm trying to build these figures. Headquarters left, he ain't gone, he's still with us. Not in the physical, to us he live. I can see him with Big L, Punt, Pac, and Big, watching over the kid like yeah, shake, the wait's over. Blow out and take over, I'm the truth. Give you proof, catch a video, shoot. Pull up on you while them cameras on you. How you love that? Don't wanna bump with stats, so get head, dumb up. Make me call crumb up, it's the militia. Don't know about I, got me here frustrated about the flow. Me and Pin, Rave got the gauge raising. Sick to talk about it, ain't on my wavelength.
We stand together, down for whatever divided. We get at you from all angles. Gangstar forbid. The YG, same team, no game. Love is love, fam, one and the same. 20 styles, act strange, going against the grain. Don't wanna see us on top of our thing. We adapt and change. Fame, fortune, and material gain. Flow stay natural, unrestrained. Let me explain. Don't get it till you set it aflame. Subject them to pain. Make them respect the name they set you rep. Connect and claim. Stay ready to steps ahead of competitors. They'll test your aim. Age stack. My foundation. With mine stacked, now take the blame. Playing for keeps, we came to win.
Yo, I'm a Jerry Rice to this. One's too nice to quit. And just so you know, he never liked you, kid. Cause you ain't wanna let me be. So I'ma convene with my team before we gotta let speak. Cause nowadays, y'all rappers are carbon copies. Your bars are sloppy, still it's hard to stop me. Especially when I connect with my man. Rep with my fam, we taking back the rest of our land. And we don't really care if they say it. They're playing your hits, we about to make our way in this. And let's see if it can last till the next season. In a flash, take out, give me the next reason. Flip for my people's hair, spit for my people's hair. Yeah, time to get rich with my people's hair. Cut off a snake's head, then we break bread. Same team, no games. You on the ground trying to fake dead.
Then we out there. that Chevy and taking off. Baby, slow it down cause you're moving too fast. Yeah, too fine to be moving too fast. Back to the Dougie. Now, love it. Baby, that's my whistle. Sack for the jeans, 5 balls for the 20 to 800 for the. I'm the biggest boss that you seen thus far. You can tell by the shows that's standing by the car.
Got a fresh style up, get fresh outfit, but to have a parking lot on smash. Plus I got a step with a code in the got 125 with a dash.
I'm the biggest boss that you seen thus far. I'm the biggest boss that you seen thus far. I'm the biggest boss that you seen thus far.
Cause it's just another day in the life of the boss. till I die. Rocking that wine and gold till I die. Till I die. In the hood, I'm good till I die. CLE till I die. Everywhere I go, putting on. Putting on, putting on. Everywhere I go, putting on. Putting on, putting on. Everywhere I go, putting on. Putting on, putting on. Everywhere I go, putting on. Putting on. What you want? Step under the court like 2-3. I was made for the game like Kyrie. Representing for the city, I be. In the land is where you gon' find me. Courtside at the Q in the flow seat. Everybody in the team need. Green Bills, y'all know it's the green season. Catch me only if a short seat. Whipping with the hot sauce like I'm straight leaguing. And on the floor, no. 3 points to the dodo. Me and Shodo. My city. Been turned up on the dodo. Boy up, burn up, land till I die. Till I die. On the east side till I die. Till I die. Rocking that wine and gold till I die. Till I die. In the hood, I'm good till I die. CLE till I die. Everywhere I go, putting on. Putting on, putting on. Everywhere I go, putting on. Putting on, putting on. Everywhere I go, putting on. Putting on, putting on. Everywhere I go, putting on. Putting on. What you want? DJ Khaled, Convict Music. We the best. We taking over. Listen up.
Spread out with South Carolina, Alabama, Mississippi, on the North Carolina, Philadelphia, Virginia. Miami, where warm in the winter. All up to Minnesota, where storm in the winter. Jacksonville, Tallahassee, Memphis, 10, holla at me. Being H-Town, Southside, Cloverland, that after man, out in Dallas. Better ass Cali. Catman and Cali with my eyes open valley. Blowing that spinning, going down Benny. Drop 643, wheel hit switching. Red light stop, make it drop for the go. Anything you hear that I said, I meant it.
Granddad, I'm #1. Can't make me wrong, so we got him done. The family, I'ma give him some. Spent that conda, he didn't run. Sunday had a whole church singing the song. Why they had to send my baby home? With some that paper long. Been a G in the game, now my son on the throne.
I am the beast. Feed me rappers and feed me beats. I'm untamed, I need a leash. I'm insane, I need a shrink. I love I need a leech. Why complain on easy streets? I don't even talk, I let the visa speak. And I like my Sprite Easter pink. And my wrist special pop, but the mule is cooler. I have more juice than your jeweler. Touch it, I will your medulla. That's a it is not a tumor. Red light, stop your rumors. I stay on track like a box of Pumas. I just rock with Junior. I am a little big
Cause we
Kahuna.
take
You
it
dig?
over. One city at a time.
on some chill. We go 0 to 100 real quick. They be on that rap to pay the bills. And I don't feel it, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you so, but still so down to earth. Wanna do it, we can do it on the turf. Oh Lord, I'm the rookie and the vet. Shout out to the I holding down the set. All up in my phone looking at pictures from the other night. She gon' be upset if she keeps scrolling to the left, dog. She gon' see some that she don't wanna see. She ain't ready for it. If I ain't the greatest, then I'm headed for it. Yeah, that mean I'm way up. Yeah, the 6 ain't friendly, but that's where I lay up. Lay up. I been Steph Curry with the shot, big with the sauce, Chef Curry with the pop, boy. 360 with the wrist, boy. Hey, who the is, boy? OVO, man, we really with boy. Yeah, really with the. I should probably sign a hit, boy, cause I got all the hits, boy. Yeah. All that Drake, you gotta chill. I be on my little mouse drill. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All up on TV, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker. So now I'm all in Nico basement, working on the phones. Either that or try the money mark to make the pickups. Man, it's 2008, I'm trying to paint the picture. Comeback season in the works and now I'm thinking bigger. I got 40 in the studio, every night, late night. Gotta watch it, don't wanna make them sicker. That's my, oh Lord. Got a whole lot to show for it. I mean, we can really get it, we can go for it. I'm just here for the Bucks and the Billies. Don't make me one of the ghosts for it. I run it, they like go for us, run for us, run for us, go for us. Yeah, I mean you already wrote for us. What's one more quote for us? Oh Lord, who else sounded like this? They ain't made me what I am, they just found me like this. I was ready, I've been ready since my dad used to tell me he was coming to the house to get me. He ain't show it. Valuable lesson, man, I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you, then do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick, real quick. Whole squad on that real 0 to 100 real quick, real quick, real quick. 0 to 100 real quick, real quick. Whole squad on that real 0 to 100 real quick, real quick, real quick. Lavishly told me that I'm all these people listen to. She said they love me unconditional. Imagine how I feel to watch another at the top. You know that if you wasn't you, you would be dissing you, dog. Okay, from that perspective, I see what you talking about. No way to soften that. Cause me, I was trying to find out where I lost them at, but maybe I ain't lose them at all. Maybe I keep moving forward and they're just stagnant, they ain't moving at all. But when they need their favor, who do they call? Maybe I'm searching for the problems, asking what was said and who was involved. Too focused on people's feedback and proving them wrong. They say the shoe can always fit no matter who for this song. These days feel like I'm squeezing in them. Whoever won before just wasn't thinking big enough, I'm about to leave them with them. Cause if I run the game in these, man, it seems to split it. No pun intended, but they smelling defeat in the air. Headed where nobody took it, who meeted me there? They tell him that he talking crazy, but he doesn't care. Being humble don't work as well as being aware. Listen up. The rap song, man, we fixed the game. Me and Noel been at it before Twitter names. Yeah, been on the move like the lease is up. And I can't even name one person that's keeping up. How it was in the past tense. Ask yourself, how do we match up now? Cause I'm only 27 and I'm only getting better. If I haven't passed you yet, watch me catch up now, for real.
Hey, yo, my man, I got that.
No American Idol, but I get
Oh my gosh, that was amazing.
Hold up. You drive me crazy. Number one, girl, you can't replace me. Lead a club, these bras be trying to chase me. Come roll with me in my Mercedes. Hold up, I see they broke, I see they. I'm taking them shots on my partners, they loaded up. Man on the low, all these be I get some material. Hey, right here. Hold on. We them boys. Hold on. We them boys. Hold on. We making noise. Hold on. We them boys. Hold on. We them boys. We making noise. Hold on. We them boys.
Hey, yo, right here. Yo, let me get that.
Yo, Green, look what happened when the game got sloppy. Introducing of Lone Ranger, Akeem Mosabi. The horses are big, the 10-gallon tracks. The hood cowboys with the 10-gallon raps. Racking ACG boots and baseball caps. I agree, this ain't a simulation of the doo-doo. This is the shot said to get used to. Gangstar Foundation retreat. We brainstorm, shine. I just waited our chance to blast off. Year rounds in possession of Black Poet, Nick Khalil, the NYGs. I'm making diamonds out of pressure. My pipes are intact. Don't believe me at your pointing back to the track. These recordings be important and responsible for drama like Sarah Palin, Joe Biden, McCain, and Obama.
Man, listen, we be on a life or death mission. You pay like tuition or caged up in prison. One time for your mind, two ghetto politicians. 3 for all my niggas locked down in the system. Man, listen, we be on a life or death mission. You pay like tuition or caged up in prison. One time for your mind, two ghetto politicians. 3 for all my niggas locked down in the system.
NYG.
They said New York fell off, who bringing New York back? I'm like, where we went, what part of the game is that? We've been here the whole time, anxiously waiting. In the streets, paper chasing, pre-testing our pages. Now stop the presses, listen up, this is not a lecture. More like a message with a flow that's as hot as peppers. Pop the only way you can stop this villain. I'm sick with it, couldn't with a moxicillin. I've been the illest, this ill kid, Operation Rad. Though I never contemplated that. Then that's a wrap, turn your pages to 03. Chapter NYG's, Panches my code D. No iron team, homie, picture me solo. See what happened to Tony when he did the Manolo. There go that New York Giant, back on it again. See what Wolverines and he wasn't from Michigan. Y'all not listening, y'all can hear a lyrical street. The cars broadens. Rap the work, find us in Tennessee. Looking for bucks, and they still Tennessee.
NYG.
We appeal to those that feel.
Rock the freedom of speech and refuse to hold back. What you say?
NYG.
We appeal to those that feel.
Rock the freedom of speech and refuse to hold back. What you say?
NYG.
I get it 365. 12 months, 24/7. Gotta get it, I need it steady. No one give it all I give. They don't love us, they just love it. How we live, how we live, how we live, how we live. They don't love us, they just love it. How we live, how we live, how we live, how we live, how we live. Say they don't love us, they just love it. How we live, 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 how we live. They don't love us, they just love it. How we live.
You was never around, had to hold it down. We the youngest, we was stuck. Brought the millions in. Go and get it, I'm the shit. They don't need no laxity.
I get it 365. Month, 24/7. Gotta get it, I need it steady. No one give it all I give. They don't. They just love it. How we live, how we live, how we live, how we live. How we live, 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 how we live. They don't love her, they just love her. How we live.
They say in due time, but my watch broke. It's a cold world, but we got coats. We grinding to make. Yes. We shining, they hate. Yes. We born and we fall. Every diamond's a flake. I'm signed to the page. I'm crossing the moat. I'm backing them down. Standing tall like a soap. These players can't hold us. It's the winner's race. Eating with Ken and Ace at a table, no dinner plates. We the best, get it straight. What's the problem, baby? Raised out of Harlem, baby. What's driving my mama crazy? They ain't trying to give it, so I gotta go get it. Harder than ever.
I get it 365. 12 months, 24/7. Gotta get it, I need it steady. No one give it all I give. They don't love us, they just love it. How we live, how we live, how we live, how we live. They don't love us, they just love it. How we live, how we live, how we live, how we live, how we live. Say they don't love us, they just love it. How we live, 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 how we live. They don't love us, they just love us. How we live. Have faith a minute, put your trust in nobody. Yeah, have faith in me, but put your trust in nobody. Have faith in me, put your faith in nobody. I done been around, halfway around the globe, probably still ain't met nobody that seen picture perfect. We all buy lies, depends on the purchase. You can't walk a mile in my shoes, cause I'm steady running like water can't break unless it's by a pregnant woman. So I had to earn life, road to the riches, wouldn't change it for the turnpike. I get it 365, 12 months, 24/7, gotta get it, I need it steady. No one give it all I give. They don't love us, they just love it, how we live, how we live, how we live, how we live. They don't love us, they just love it, how we live, how we live, how we live, how we live, how we live. Say they don't love us, they just love it, how we live, how we live.
check. I'm from where the hammers rung, news cameras never come. You and your man's hung in every verse in your rhyme. Where the was slung, vanish every summer. Where the blue fans would come, we throw the work in the can and run. Where the plans were to get funded, skate up the set to achieve this goal quick. Faced with immeasurable odds, still I gave straight bets. So I felt the most something and you nothing. Check, I'm from the other side where other guys don't walk too much. Girls in the projects when said we talk too much. So they ran up the top and then thought them lose the trust. I don't know what the they foul just like us. I'm from where the beef is inevitable. Summertime's unforgettable. Boosters in abundance, buy half-price sweater new. The word was everything, so everything you said you do, you did it. Couldn't talk about it if you ain't living. I'm from where pull your car and argue all day about who's the best MCs, Biggie, Jay-Z, and Nas. Bar and thugs are at odds, at each other's throats for the love of foreign cars. The catch cases, hoping the judge R&Rs, but most times find themselves locked up behind bars. At all, I'm from where they ball and three rhyme stars. I'm from Marcy, son. Just thought I'd remind y'all. Cough up a lung where I'm from, Marcy, son. Ain't nothing in many places, but I'm Brooklyn zone. Cough up a lung where I'm from, Marcy, son. Ain't nothing in many places, but I'm Brooklyn zone. Cough up a lung where I'm from, Marcy, son. Ain't nothing in many places, but I'm Brooklyn zone. Cough up a lung where I'm from, Marcy, son. Ain't nothing nice. I'm from a place where the church is the flakiest, and been praying to God so long that they atheists. Where you can't put your best away and say you wear it tomorrow, cause the day after we'll be saying, I was just with him yesterday. I'm a block away from not enough away from straight. Yeah. You laughing, you know the place well, but the base well. And government, politics they selves. When we call the cops to 18, cause they hop out of vans and spray things. And life expectancy so low, we making our wheels at 18s. Well, how you get rid of guys? You step out of line, your rep solidifies. So tell me, when I rap, you think I can criticize? If this flies, God strike me. And I got a question, are you forgiving guys who live just like me? We'll never know. One day I prayed to you and said if I ever blow, I let them know the stakes and exactly what takes place in the ghetto. Promise fulfilled. Still I feel my job ain't done. Go fuck a lung where I'm from, Marcy, son. Ain't nothing nice. Where I'm from, Marcy, son. Ain't nothing nice. Many places, but I'm Brooklyn zone. Go fuck a lung where I'm from, Marcy, son. Ain't nothing nice. Many places, but I'm Brooklyn zone. Go fuck a lung where I'm from, Marcy, son. Ain't nothing nice. Many places, but I'm Brooklyn zone. Go fuck a lung where I'm from, Marcy, son. Ain't nothing nice. Check. I'm from where they cross over and clap boards. Lost Jehovah in place of rap laws. Listen, I'm up the block, round the corner and down the street from where the it's me, we make $1 million off the beats, cause our stories is deep. Tomorrow, long as the night before was sweet. Get lost for weeks in the street, twisted off. And no matter the weather, know how to draw heat. Whether you're 4 feet or a new size, it always starts out with 3 dice and shoot the 5. Thought they deuce was live, then I hit it with tricks. Then I reach down for their money, Paul. Forget about this. This time around it's platinum, like the on my wrist. And it's on my waist. Y'all can't about this. To show you love, that's how they fool thugs. Before you know it, you're lying in the pool of come from where I'm from, Marcy, son. Ain't nothing nice. Many places, but I'm Brooklyn zone. Come up along where I'm from, Marcy, son. Ain't nothing nice. Many places, but I'm Brooklyn zone. Come up along where I'm from, Marcy, son. Ain't nothing nice. Many places, but I'm Brooklyn zone.
Like we always do at this time. Cold blowing your mind. Hey dummy, this no accident. All of this was designed. Took my time. Crack from behind, and I opened up your blinds. Rise and shine. Cold world. Say, used drive around with your girl in my mama's Civic. Now I'm out here trying to get it. I ain't like you. Boy, I spit it how I live it. So when you see me in the streets, man, I ain't got a mimic. Cause I ain't got an image to uphold. It's real. I ain't got a gimmick. I just flowed it. The boy that set fire to the booth. In a game full of liars, it turns out that I'm the truth. Some say that rap's alive, it turns out that I'm the proof. Cause the ones y'all thought would save the day can't even tie my boots. The ones y'all thought can hang with me can't even let these words be my I don't rhyme. For I'll wait, I pray to the Lord. My soul to take, my soul to take, my soul to take, my soul to take. Lord, I've been dreaming about the paper. Get rich before I see my life taper. Hope my mama get to see Jamaica before she meet her maker. I hope we're never good enough to ever be a Laker. But these words I recall got me ballin'. Jordan, more than a rapper, this a natural disaster. Boy, I mean it in Katrina mixed with Gina. Shut up, Cole. This is for back home, homes. What up, Bo? This is for them that played me. What up? Nah, I ain't mad, it's sad. You went from bad to real bad. Two kids that don't even know they real dad. Real sad, baby girl, I wish you still had it. Then maybe you could get a taste of living Philmatic. It's cold, still at it. Y'all be talking about the same and how I feel about it. That's why I don't respect that. You talking cold planning funerals, you might fit the. For I'll wait, I pray to the Lord, my soul to take, my soul to take, my soul to take, my soul to take. Get on your job, little man, this ain't Saturday. Out, foolish pride to make you not admit it. What if this why you nodding with it? The hate in your blood can't stop your soul from vibing with it. Now you all conflicted, cause my flows is wicked. And my sticker and all of y'all picking me cause they know a star when they see a star. Ain't even got to know here. Cheer up, you saved so many, you a hero. Medal of Honor, I'm feeling on top like Pac when he with Madonna. Hey, this is before dishonor. Get arrested and forget to tell my mama. She got enough to stress about my gon' get me out. No criminal record, but I'm making criminal records. Isn't it ironic? Isn't it iconic? Jacket so expensive you wouldn't even try on it. But it fit me perfect, I purchase it if I want it. The city on my shoulders, so no girl, you can't cry on it. When you make your list of the greatest, hate, am I on it? Maybe not yet, I got the clock, said it go tick tock. Game on lock, sun gon' shine, the rain won't stop, oh no. If I should die, for I'll wait.
En busca de respuestas con el manojo lleno y vengo como un libro abierto, ansiosa de aprender la historia no contada de nuestros ancestros, con el viento que dejaron los abuelos y que vive en cada pensamiento de esta amada tierra. Quien sabe cuidarlo es quien de verdad la quiera ver, para mirar de nuevo, para verlo siempre y despertar.
I won't bow down to no man.
sign the roaring thunder stopped and cold to read. No time. I give mine and make no excuses, waste of precious breath. No time. The sun shines on everyone.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.